Welcome back. You're watching Breaking News this Sunday morning right here on CNN News 18. We're now taking you to our top story of the day. Uttarakhand is yet to recover from the man-made disaster that has struck Joshimath. You'll remember between the intervening nights of Jan 2nd and Jan 3rd, citizens reported that cracks that had long been present in buildings across the town had started to increase in size and in the speed of them appearing. Now, an on-the-ground investigation yesterday found that parts of the town are actually sinking and may have sunk by 2.2 feet in just the last few days. This is, remember, as experts have said, that the increased development that's taken place in Uttarakhand at a rapid speed over the last few years is what is to blame. Now, that same investigation has revealed that cracks are also visible in Chamoli's Karan Prayag. Karan Prayag is a separate town. It's 85 kilometers away from Joshimath. Now, in Karan Prayag, close to 50 houses have developed cracks. 8 have severe damage. We'll continue to bring you updates from Joshimath and Karan Prayag too now. People have started moving out of these hilly areas. They're moving towards the plains. My colleague Nikhil Lakhwani has been present. He's been bringing us ground report after ground report over the last few days. Now, in our next story, a ground report that we're going to share with you, he spoke to one such affected family about what their plans are. They've already been shifted to Dehradun. Take a look.
On the lines of Joshimath, cracks are now visible in Chamoli's Karan Prayag 2, which is 85 kilometers away from the sinking town Joshimath. This is the picture which we are showing you from outside one of the residents, that how thick the cracks have become. But the residents of the area have been saying that this is in place for about over an year now. But because of the media coverages in entire Joshimath, this is the reason that finally the government has taken a note of the same. Now, this picture tells you as to how the trouble is being given to them by the natural causes or some man-made causes, because the residents have been saying that it is because of the road construction outside their place is the reason behind these cracks. But this is something which is going to tell you that how major the cracks are in this particular house. In fact, in the nearby places, 50 of the residences, 50 of the houses have suffered damage, but 7 to 8 are the houses which have been given the notices to evacuate the place at the earliest. So the cracks are now visible not just in Joshimath, Karan Prayag, but there are other places as well of Uttarakhand which are now reporting huge cracks. But the government is saying that they have to shift to the non-permanent places. Families living in mountain areas have started shifting to nearby safer location because it is no longer safe to reside at the original place of residence. We are currently reporting from Karan Prayag, which is just 85 kilometers away from the Joshimath, the sinking town, so to say, and the man of the house has directed all the remaining family members to shift to Dehradun, which is comparatively one of the safer location. This is the picture that we are bringing you from this particular residence. Clearly, you can see that this place is no longer able to serve the residents who are living here. And also it becomes at the same time unlivable at the moment. कितना मुश्किल होता है, क्या कारण था कि आप लोग को यहाँ से जाना पड़ा?
बच्चों की सुरक्षा के लिए यहाँ का छत गिर जाए कोई पता नहीं है। बारिश हो रही तो बारिश ऐसी हो रही कि दिनों दिन आप देख रहे हैं कि फर्श के कैसे टुकड़े टुकड़े हो रहे हैं, तो इसलिए हमें सुरक्षा के लिए हमको यहाँ से जाना पड़ा। बहुत हमको रात को नींद नहीं आती। हम रात भर बैठे रहते हैं कि भाई आज बारिश हो रही है, अब क्या होगा वहाँ पे। हम कह नहीं सकते इस बारे में कि हम कितना क्या फील होता है, नए नए क्या क्या ख्याल आते हैं कि अब तो गिरी गई होगी छत।
पहली बार ही इधर देखा था तो मेरे लिए तो बहुत, मतलब इस जगह से मेरे इतना ज़्यादा रिलेशन है, मैं बता नहीं सकती किसी को भी। मैंने अपने भाई को पहली बार देखा था, आज उसी को रोते हुए देखती हूँ कि क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे। बहुत बुरा लगता है जब ऐसा दिखता है। और मना करने के बावजूद उन्होंने कटिंग लगाई है। मेरी दादी, जिनकी एज 85 से ज़्यादा होगी, वो सीढ़ियाँ नहीं उतर पाती, पर वो नीचे भागी उसको बोलने कि मत करो कटिंग। वो ड्रंक था बिल्कुल ही, उसने मानी नहीं किसी की बात और लगा दी। जेसीबी जब लगा ना, पूरी ज़मीन वाइब्रेट कर रही थी।
लगता है कि पापा को भी बुला लेना चाहिए देहरादून में।
अब उनकी सेफ्टी के लिए तो लगता है, बट आएंगे भी कैसे? उन्होंने भी अपने फादर को ना लास्ट टाइम इधर ही देखा, वो कैसे आ सकते हैं?
Heartbreaking interviews over there. My colleague Nikhil is with us live. He's with us from Joshimath right now. Nikhil, I believe just a few days ago, the NDMA actually told a number of other authorities to stop speaking to the media and sharing information of the sinking. I want to understand from you, has that made it harder for you on the ground to understand what's going on?
Well, this is something which we are seeing in person. We have been to multiple places to where, not just in Joshimath, but we have shown the report from Karnaprayag as well. And there are other places in parts of Uttarakhand which are now reporting cracks because of the different reasons. If we talk about the place of Joshimath, now there are slogans which have been pasted outside the shops in different corners of Joshimath that NTPC should go back. But here the people have been alleging against the NTPC on the Karnaprayag side. The people are saying that the construction of the all-weather road is the one which is responsible for the cracks. So different places of Uttarakhand are reporting different kind of reasons. But the matter of concern is, we all know that the NDMA order is already out, directing all the officials not to speak to the media until the official expert group committee which has been formed files its report. And the NDMA is the one member secretary, so to say, of NDMA are the one who is going to release once the data is completed. But also at the same time, we are learning from here on the ground zero to where that the report which was out in public domain by ISRO, by the National Remote Sensing Center, the actual cracks may have gone above what has been shown in the report. This is something which is even worrying for the entire state government and for the locals as well. But also we need to understand that the economy of the state runs through the tourism. So if there is any panic among the locals or the tourists who are about to enter Uttarakhand, then it will be a danger for the economy for this particular state. So this is the reason why every step needs to be taken carefully, but at the same time the government should also see that what is the main reason behind the crack. Currently we are reporting from Joshimath, from outside these two hotels which are set to be demolished because a team of CBRI, as we all know, that they directed that these two properties should be taken down immediately. So a period of 2 weeks is what we have been told by the sources is going to take to demolish this entire property through the mechanical technique. So firstly, the cutters are being used. On other side, we have been told that the lightweight objects which are part of this particular building, they will be taken down. But this is something which is a reason of worry. We have shown reports, we have shown the relief center as well as to how the people are suffering in Joshimath. More than 700 people of close to 200 families, they have evacuated their residence, and you can imagine the plight of those people, because it takes a lifetime to build a house of their own. But if and also to see at the same time to get it damaged or broken, this is something which is you fall short of words to describe that particular feeling. And this is something which we are continuously showing for over a week now from Joshimath and from different parts of this particular place. Back to you.
Nikhil, thank you for bringing us that ground report. My colleague Nikhil is going to be joining us every hour with updates from Joshimath. For now, that's all that we have for you here on the show. Thank you so much for watching CNN News 18.